rough nights lately, but I'm feeling light. Sun on my face, wind in my hair, color so bright. Tryna smile instead of quick to battle on sight. Loving it now, choosing what's really worth the fight. Lust for the clouds, mountains, and the rain. Understanding through my dreams that there's a path to heal pain. Getting lit to stay lit, it just don't hit the same. Got so sick and tired of playing the game, yeah. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. Something about my style. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. Yeah. Finally finding peace. Shattered illusions, movement sets me free. Finally I can be. Surrender myself and now like taste so sweet. Yeah. Hoping I keep moving in the right direction. Gotta take the yin with the yang, it's all a testing. Open to the notion that everything is a lesson, and that we're always being sent another message. Traveling all terrain to gain perspective. Switch the view that said it's true that I'm defective. Been to hell and back, but I continue to stay reflective and give the wisdom all right back to the collective. Let's go. Can't let it keep me down. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Something about my style. Can't let it keep me down. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Gotta stay in the now. Finally finding me. Third eye opening up so I can see. Finally I can breathe. Loving myself and giving myself everything I need. Had some rough nights lately, but I'm feeling light. Sun on my face, wind in my hair, color so bright. Tryna smile instead of quick to battle on sight. Loving it now, choosing what's really worth the fight. Lust for the clouds, mountains, and the rain. Understanding through my dreams that there's a path to heal pain. Getting lit to stay lit, it just don't hit the same. Got so sick and tired of playing the game, yeah. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. Something about my style. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now. Yeah. Finally finding peace. Shattered illusions, movement sets me free. Finally I can be. Surrender myself and now like taste so sweet. Yeah. Hoping I keep moving in the right direction. Gotta take the yin with the yang, it's all a testing. Open to the notion that everything is a lesson, and that we're always being sent another message. Traveling all terrain to gain perspective. Switch the view that said it's true that I'm defective. Been to hell and back, but I continue to stay reflective and give the wisdom all right back to the collective. Let's go. Can't let it keep me down. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Something about my style. Can't let it keep me down. Can't let it keep me down. Gotta stay in the now. Gotta stay in the now.
Good evening, lifers. Good evening, community. I am your Pro Age Coach Ruth, and welcome to 15 to Life, where we learn, grow, and serve for a peaceful life. In these next 15 minutes, I not only prepare you for your upcoming week, but for the rest of your life. Y'all are all that. Thank you so much for sharing the stream. I just see share. Thank you. Y'all know I got to get at least 10 shares. Maybe I can get 15 shares tonight. You think I could do that? All right. I would love 15 shares. Thank you all so much for being on here. Hey, Harriet, Donna, Phyllis, Janice, Sandra, Beverly. Trying to see who else is on here. Timlin. Hello. How are all of you all doing? If this is your first time on here, make sure that you like the page, follow the page. And as you see the lifers doing, they are sharing the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe to that YouTube page and give me a thumbs up. If you're watching on Facebook, when we're done, go over to YouTube, look up The 15 to Life, The 15 to Life, and subscribe to that page as well and hit that notification button. You ladies are wonderful. Again, if this is your first time, make sure you follow the page, like the page, and you will hear us calling ourselves lifers because them and I, we are doing life together. And it's so good to be back here talking to you guys. Last week, I was in San Diego, California, in the middle of a store in line. I'm not going to say if I was buying some stuff. I may have been, but I'm not going to admit to anything. I'm just going to say I was in line. All right. And I'm just going to leave it right there. But I was out in San Diego last week because I ran in a race, a half marathon, and it was wonderful. And I did finish it. And I tell you, during the race, there were two people that went down, and both of them, they had to call like the paramedics, and I felt so bad for them. One guy was probably about a half a mile from the finish line, and he was had ran the marathon. So I just felt so bad for him. Hey, Auntie Helen. Hey, Tony. Yes. Hey, Granny. And so anyway, so I did walk a lot. I told y'all that my time wasn't that good because I did have to walk some in order to get it done because I felt myself overheating. And I was like, okay, I don't want to be out here passing out. So I had to like walk a lot. But anyway, but I got it done. So I'm glad to be back on here. Again, hey, Sandra. Hello, ladies. Again, make sure you like the page, follow the page, and share the stream. And also, don't forget, I didn't pull it up, but you can go to my website. I am Ruth Ward. It's www.IamRuthWard.com. If you want more information about me, or if you want to purchase a pillowcase, you can go to perfectpeace.com. I think that's what it is. Perfect. It's perfectpeaceproducts.com. Okay. I have a little voice that's off camera that is in another room that heard me, and he told me what it was. It's perfectpeaceproducts.com. Thank you, Sandra, for sharing the stream. So you can go there, or if you want to purchase my skincare line, go to EstherRuthSkincare.com. Esther Ruth Skincare. And we're running a sale on both of them. All right. So go to all those three websites if you want more information about me. I know. And see, and then this other little birdie, my husband, this Saturday, guys, we will be married 34 years. I know it's crazy. But anyway, he was off camera sitting here and he was saying he wasn't going to say nothing, but y'all know, I don't trust him. So I was like, you got to go because I don't trust. He was like, I promise I ain't going to say nothing. And I was like, yeah, that doesn't mean anything. So I'm going to need you to go. But anyway, but he's still in earshot. I know. Thank you so much for your congratulations. I know 34 years is crazy. And so we dated for 4 years before we got married. So I've actually known him for 38 years. He was 19 and I was 21. Crazy life. Okay. Crazy. He talking about I was a cougar, whatever. So anyway, ladies. Okay. So I've been talking. I got only like 10 minutes left. So as I said, when I was in Nashville and I talked on living your best life, And I gave 3 points. And I'm going through this really, really quick, and you're not going to get near the information that they got. Okay. But my first point in living your best life was you have to investigate your past. You got to look at it. You got to dissect it. You have to understand that your past, how you grew up, your first 6 years of your life, how much it influences you today. You may not realize it, but it does. All your experiences, you have to investigate your past. Even, as a teenager, thank you guys for your congratulations. You have to investigate and look at it, get that magnifying glass out and look at and investigate your past, because you can never move forward unless you look back first. Okay. And the second point that I talked about last week is that you have to be honest with where you are in your present. Right now, what is preventing you from living your best life? What are you doing right now? Are you living in fear? Are you blaming the boss for what's going on at work? But then maybe it's really you because maybe you have a bad attitude. Are you not healthy because your doctor was telling you to cut back on the salt? Don't eat the salt because you have high blood. Maybe you have heart issues in your family, but you're like, I'm gonna eat the salt anyway because the food doesn't taste right. Maybe your relationships aren't good. Yes, be honest with your present. Investigate your past. Yes, and be honest with your present. Maybe your relationships aren't in a good place because of you can't handle maybe the way that you grew up or things that happened to you. So you're punishing somebody else in your current for what happened in the past, if that makes sense. So you have to be honest with where you are. Are you judgmental, or what's going on with you right now? Are you just upset all the time? Are you living in stress? Why? Be honest with what's going on with you right now that's keeping you from moving forward. And then the third point was that you have to have the courage to move forward. You got to have the courage. There's the first point, investigate your past. The second one is be honest with your present. And the third is that you have to have the courage to move forward. Yes, time for me to start taking care of me. You do, Karen, because here's the thing. And I'm looking at my time. Here's the thing is that you cannot properly take care. And I'm so glad you said that, because you cannot properly take care of yourself take care of others until you take care of yourself first. You cannot properly take care of others until you take care of you. If you're running on empty, and you just have fumes, then that's what you're going to put on somebody else. And you don't even realize that you're going to be vomiting on them, all the stuff that's inside of you that you haven't dealt with. And so you're thinking that you're loving on people and all you're doing is vomiting on them. And so you don't want to do that. So yes, so you got to take care of you. That's why my retreat is called Taking Care of Me. Being me. Okay. I love that. I got to take care of me first. Doesn't mean I don't love my husband, my son, my family. I love all of them, but I can't take care of them until I take care of me. All right. So you got to have the courage to move forward. And one of the things, and even today when we were talking and I was telling my aunt, I said, one of the things that I like to say now is that we like the mud that we're in. We like the mud that we're in. We like to stay in that square, even though the mud is stinky and dirty and it's making us sink down in it and we can't move. You don't have your feet ever got stuck in mud and it's hard to get your feet out of that mud. That's the way it is sometimes. And even though it's uncomfortable and we can't move, but we stay there because that's what we know, instead of having the courage to say, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to live different. I'm going to love different. I'm going to laugh different. I'm going to, when it gets to the end of my life, I'm going to be able to say, you know what? Those things that were in my heart to do, I did them and I have no regrets. That's what you want to be able to say. I don't have any regrets because I did what was in my heart to do. And so in order for you to live that best life, you have to be able to have that courage to move forward, even if you don't have the support. Yes, that's right. Sandra, yes, have the courage to move forward. You have to. Even if you feel like that you don't have the support that you want, that, oh, nobody's supporting me. It doesn't matter. Because a lot of times you think you're going to have the support from the people that you love or your friends. And those are the people who are not going to support you. So then you just got to find somebody who's going to support you. All right. So, but even if you don't in the moment, you still have to move forward. Don't allow your fears. Don't allow those voices in your head that says you're not good enough. You can't do that. You're too old. You don't have the education. You don't have the money. It doesn't matter. Do it anyway. You're never going to live your best life being afraid. And y'all know I can say so many movies that have that same thought. You know, The Wiz, like what Donna Ross was telling The Wiz at the end. You know, he was like, help me. And she was like, look, I don't know what's inside of you, but you're never going to find it inside these four walls. There's a whole world out there. And you got to begin by letting people know who you are. I don't know who I'm talking to today, but I believe I'm talking to somebody. That there's a whole world out there that is waiting for you. Waiting for you. There's people that are waiting to meet you. And you got to get out there. There's somebody that you are supposed to bless. There's somebody that you're supposed to speak into. There's somebody that you're supposed to encourage and love and give a hug to. You know, it ain't even always about words. Touch. But you'll never get it being behind that wall. Because y'all know, all right, Timothy, you better leave me alone. Y'all know we have all built up walls. And walls are wonderful for protecting you. But you know, when you build that wall up, nobody can get to you and you can't get to nobody else. And it's a lonely place to be. And I don't want to live there. And I don't want you to live there either. And even, y'all know one of my favorite movies, Color Purple. Oh, and on Christmas Day, that's where I'm going to be. So if somebody wants to go to the movies with me on Christmas Day, that's where I'm going to be. But anyway, watching that movie. But it wasn't until Celie got an understanding about who she was that then she was like, oh, wait a minute, I got to take this. I'm going to move forward. I'm finna leave. I'm getting ready to, yes. But she had to get an understanding about who she was. And once she did that, she was done with Mr. Okay? So you get an understanding about who you are so that you can have the courage to move forward, so that you can live the life that you were created to live, so that you can live the life that God created you and purposed you to live. Don't be making fun of me. Let me see. What did Granny say? See, keep going in there. Will always be someone who is encouraged by you. That's right. Keep working on you. And you make a good point, Phyllis, as well, is that somebody's always watching what you're doing. Somebody is always watching you. You think you just doing stuff and you just living your little life. Somebody is watching what you do, and somebody is watching what you don't do. Somebody is watching you. Are you very negative? What? People are taking that in. Are you positive? They're taking that in as well. Somebody's always watching you. They're listening to you. They're seeing how you react to stuff. And then that teaches them how to react, what to say, what not to say. So be careful on that as well. All right. I love you, ladies, so much. Thank you for sharing the stream. Thank you for being on here. Don't forget, if you're new here and you want more information about me, you can go to IamRuthWard.com, IamRuthWard.com. You can also, if you want to purchase a pillowcase, go to PerfectPeaceProducts.com, since I got it, PerfectPeaceProducts.com or EstherRuthSkincare.com. I thank you, Pastor Harris. Thank you. I love you too, Greta. Y'all know me. Y'all know what I'm saying. I love you. And when I say that, I mean that. I'm not playing. I'm not just saying words. I mean that with my whole heart, not from the bottom of my heart. Because when I say from the bottom of my heart, I always see like a little bit from the bottom of my heart. Okay. I'm saying it with my whole heart. I love you. I believe in you. I believe in your dreams. But most importantly, I believe in your action. Now get out there, investigate your past, be honest with your present, and have the courage to move forward. All right. And I will see you ladies next week. All right. All right. I love you. And look, I got to get to where I'm supposed to be. I love y'all. Bye.
Finally finding me. Third eye opening up so I can see. Finally I can breathe. Loving myself and giving myself everything I need. Had some rough nights lately, but I'm feeling light. Sun on my face, wind in my hair, color so bright. Tryna smile instead of quick to battle on sight. Loving it now, choosing what's really worth the fight. Lust for the clouds, mountains, and the rain. Understanding through my dreams that there's a path to heal pain. Getting lit to stay lit, it just don't hit the same. Got so sick and tired of playing the game, yeah. Can't let it keep me down, no. Can't let it keep me down, no. Gotta stay in the now.